It's week 4 of the National Football League, and our focus is on Dameon Pierce. He had a great week to build off of last time out, reaching triple digits and
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Leading them out, a first-round pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, former Clemson Tiger, Deshaun Watson.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Here's Brian Anger now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And they'll be led out by a former first-rounder in his 4th year now out of Utah State, Jordan Love.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with.
If you go 3 to 1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Play fake. Here's Love. And again, back to Kmet. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. To throw now, here's Love. Throws the out loud and completes it to Samuel. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Pierce will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. So good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Watson on first down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Following the interception, Love. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now Love. Throw right side complete to Dotson. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. Throwing. Love. Open man is Uzomah. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Love. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Now it's Watson. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Saints, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Could you imagine going to the press conference and trying to explain that?
Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And some space here. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. They'll try the air now with Watson. And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. And it'll bring up 3rd down. When you look at the Saints defense, it's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really count.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Steps away to it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. That's going to be caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Devin Duvernay. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Buccaneers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
A solid stiff arm. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Love now to pass on 1st down. Complete to Johnston here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And you get the sense, as I'm sure they got the sense, they might have picked up a good one here, maybe a little diamond in the rough via trade.
Maybe just need a change in scenery, a new city, maybe different motivation, but they believe they've got a good one.
Here's Love. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Love now. Complete. It's Dotson. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Love looking to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. Love. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Saints at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. They'll run with Mitchell. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. Off the play fake, Love. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Dorrance Armstrong providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. And his kick is indeed good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
Well, I'm sure he said challenge accepted. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Watson. He completes it to Ridley. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air yet again, Watson. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. To throw is Watson. Over the middle, complete. It's Hill. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, right? A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. And he'll get this complete downfield to Kmet. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Now Love. That one complete out to Dotson. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Throwing. Love. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Back to throw. Love. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it is caught. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Looking to throw. Love. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw again. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tyreek Hill, 71 yards. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. There's the tight end Cole Kmet as he and this offense trot back out onto the field.
There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
On play action, Love to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Love from the gun. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Play action this time with Love. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And down inside the 15 he goes. And quickly they get to the line. First down, going to the air with Love. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Now the Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Love looking to throw it. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down. To the air again, Love. And his throw here is incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. And thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Here's Watson. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Here's Love. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. It's caught. Mitchell. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Going back to Love. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Love. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 43 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Love now. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Cole Kmet from 8 yards out. And the Saints have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Love throwing for it.
And this will be caught. as they convert here for 2. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
From the gun, here's Swift. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
From the gun, here's Watson.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Back to throw, Watson. Well, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
So it was 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us, let us go for it. We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Love. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Love.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Rasul Douglas there to get him down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
To throw now. Here's Love.
Open man is Jerron Jennings.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. On 3rd and 1, Love to throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Well, a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Love now to pass on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Throwing. Love. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Love. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Quentin Johnston
with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Saints are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So out come the Bucs now.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Watson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
So here are the Saints to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
22 yards there, a 1st down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7, forthcoming.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Operating from the gun, Love. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a give right side Swift.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Watson off play action.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
67 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. On the move, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Gervon Dexter
brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Trying to find John Mechie,
but now it'll be 3rd down. Here's Watson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Dalton Schultz, 33 yards.
And the Buccaneers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
2nd and 7 from the 20. Love looking to throw it. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Love's throw complete here to Kmet. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Going for it with Pierce. And a pretty quick burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with a minute 56 to go. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll run again. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So Deshaun Watson in the offense. Down by 7. A minute 40 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. He completes it to Ridley. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Watson to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Watson. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Watson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Now Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And that is caught. It's Ridley. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. To throw, Watson. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Again from the 15, 2nd and 10. Watson now to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for New Orleans, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0.